It is finally fall. It is seriously one of my most favorite times of the year. And here in Texas, it is almost sweater weather. I live in Central Texas, so it is generally like in the 90s, but lately it's been in like the 70s and 80s. Fall is great. It's a great time of the year, and it just brings in like this feelings of like warmth and family. I love fall. So I like to keep things pretty minimal in my house and with decorating. I don't like to go overboard. I like to do minimal decorating when I decorate. So I have a few decorations for fall that I wanted to show with you guys. I have a little DIY. I just want to talk a little bit about fall today. First of all, before we get started, drop a comment below and let me know if you decorate for fall. This video is actually a collab with Rachel over at Day to Day Joys. She has a great channel, lots of videos on homeschooling and motherhood and a lot of different things. So be sure to check out her channel. Be sure to check out the playlist below with all of the videos in this playlist about fall. So I'm gonna dive on in to all of my decor that I have around the house and show you that little DIY. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get started. The first thing that I want to talk about actually has to do with coffee. The first thing that I like to do once fall hits and when it starts kind of cooling off a little bit is to set the cinnamon out for my coffee, pumpkin pie spice maybe, and just have it sitting there and ready for whenever I wake up in the morning and I have my coffee out. I love having cinnamon in my coffee in the fall. That's one of my favorite things to do once fall hits is add cinnamon to my coffee, so I had to throw that in here. So the first way that I like to decorate in the fall is to usually buy a mum of some sort. So last week we ran to Lowe's and I picked up a couple of mums. I got a purple one and a yellow one. I decided that I was gonna get a couple terracotta pots. Terracotta is one of my favorites when it comes to pots for plants. It is just timeless. It looks wonderful. These terracotta pots are super inexpensive. I really love terracotta and I can always reuse it, which is wonderful because you know me, I like to reuse things. So I grabbed a couple mums and the other day the boys and I planted them together. So now we have a couple of really cool, pretty mums for out front. When I think of fall flowers, I really think of mums. That is an easy, inexpensive way to kind of spruce up your front yard or even inside your house. It's just buy a couple of mums. These were like $4. So I'm in about like 15 bucks with this whole setup with the terracotta pots and the mums, and super cute way to just add to your decor for fall. So of course, when you think of fall, sometimes you think of a wreath, and I actually have a wreath that I made last fall at my MOPS group. My friend Sarah, shout out, she gathered all of the materials. She actually used real plants to help us all make these wreaths. I love the look of the gold ringed wreaths. They're just so pretty. And then we just used flower tape to attach all of the plants to it. It is such a beautiful piece. I love it in the fall, but I also keep it up year round. So that is another really minimal way for you to decorate with a wreath, but not a traditional wreath, to minimally decorate your house for fall. So I love to decorate with living plants and stuff. So I picked up a couple of pumpkins at the store. I got a smaller one, a little white one that I'm sitting outside with the big pumpkin that we will probably eventually carve. My kids are asking to carve it now, but I really just want to leave it out with the mums and just kind of set it up and make it look really nice for fall as a way to decorate. But once again, keeping it minimal, just the flowers and the pumpkins and on a table from the backyard. Now for my DIY, I went to the store and I got a little styrofoam pumpkin. So last year I actually gifted a lot of my fall decor to my Buy Nothing group. I was going through a purge and I was like, this is all older stuff. I don't really want it. It's not really my style anymore. So I gifted all of it. And this year I'm like, I don't have any fall decor. So I wanted to have something that I could reuse. So I got a couple of new things that I will be able to actually reuse. So I got this awesome rattan little pumpkin from Target the other day. It was 10 bucks, but I felt like this is awesome. I love like basket weave type of things right now, and this rattan pumpkin is just so cute. It's probably still at Target. I will link it below if I can find it. So I have that, and then I decided to get this little styrofoam pumpkin to paint, and that is my DIY. Me and Isaiah, we got out some paint and a paintbrush, and we just painted over this little styrofoam pumpkin. So my little DIY turned out really great. I'm really loving the look of the little white pumpkin with my rattan pumpkin, and it is a minimal way to just throw it in front of some of my other terracotta pots and just have it in the house. I just decided to put the pumpkins up in the corner by some of my fake plants mixed in with my real plants, and that is where I'm gonna leave them. I really love the look. Instead of using candles, I like to diffuse essential oils, thieves and cinnamon and clove. Those are some of my favorites. And so I like to diffuse in place of candles during fall. So to recap, I have a really minimal setup when it comes to fall decor, but I like to keep it spruced up and looking nice in here with the season. So I would love to hear how you decorate during the fall. Do you go all out or are you more minimal? I am so thankful for fall and the cooler weather. It is so nice around here. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell if you would like to catch all of my videos. I love fall. I hope you do too. And drop a comment below and let me know if you liked this video. It was a little bit different for me, talking about decor stuff around the home. But drop a comment below and let me know. I would love to hear. Thank you so much for watching.